with Jay Schneiderman in Sag Harbor, and kind of cornered him, put you on the spot, and
okay.
I'd like to know what you think about the proposed closure of Stony Brook Southampton.
I'm very sad to hear that they're even considering closing SUNY Southampton. It's been a great project, and it keeps getting better and better, and it's really just in its infancy. And a lot of us fought pretty hard to make that happen when LIU announced their closure, and you know, thanks to people like Ken Laval and Fred Thiel, and you know, the pieces were put in place for this great institute studying, you know, sustainability and, you know, all this environmental planning and design. The curriculum is amazing, and a tremendous amount of investment. I think $75 million has been put into this, and to walk away from it, to me, it makes no sense at all. So we obviously have to find a way to save the college, and I think the state is being very short-sighted in closing it. And you know, it's not fair to all the kids who have signed up, who are in four-year programs, to, you know, pull the rug out from them. They've got to be able to finish their majors. You know, of course, the marine biology, they're talking about keeping that on. That's a hallmark of that college. But, you know, it can't just be about the marine biology. It's got to be about all these other majors that they've added too. And that's the kind of institution that can change the world, that can find us the answers we need to help our planet. And this idea of shutting it down, I think, is really foolhardy. So, you know, I'm going to stand with all the people who want to try to keep it going or try to find a way to do it.
Do you have any ideas on how we could?
Well, I think we may have to look for, you know, whether there's an individual or corporation that will take this on, endow this campus, this college, with the money it needs until it can self-sustain. It's kind of ironic that you have a college or university that's focused on sustainability, and it needs help being sustained. But I think trying to find somebody, you know, or an individual or corporation who can really fund it through this period, I think that has to be part of the focus. And really to just, you know, the state doesn't have to close it. That's a decision. There's lots of decisions the state is making right now in this fiscal emergency. And we have to try to get the message to those people who are making those decisions that this should not be an option, that this should be off the table. This is, of course, you know, maybe it's losing money now, but that's not fair. That's just because it's getting started. There's only 500 kids at the school. When there's 2,000 to 3,000 kids, the economics are going to be different. And it will grow to that size, and we all know it. So to kill it now when it's just starting to bloom is really wrong.
Do you have any advice that people watching, just ordinary citizens, can do to help this effort to keep the campus alive?
Well, they certainly, you know, can call the state, you know, the head of SUNY Stony Brook, you know, let him know their feelings. I think that's important. That
President Stanley.
President Stanley, right? I think that's important. And they certainly can call their state representatives. Senator Laval and Assemblyman Thiel, but those guys are already on board.
Right.
But I suppose it doesn't hurt to thank them for fighting for the college. So I don't know. I mean, I think people showing up and having their voices heard at, you know, rallies or forums, meetings, I think that's important too. And if anybody has any great ideas of how to come up with the money to keep it going, I think that would be important as well.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.